Lovely. Do I need to worry that I can't see myself? It will, okay, so welcome everybody to this meeting of Weymouth Town Council's Human Resources Committee. It is Wednesday the 10th of September and we're starting very slightly late at 1 or 2 minutes past 7. So I'm going to go down the agenda. Apologies for absence. I have apologies from David Sybil. Are there any other apologies?
No, I think that's it. Councillor Sybil was attempting to find a substitute. It looks like that.
That has not happened. I can confirm that we do not have a substitute for him. So that's apologies for absence. And then the next item on the agenda is declarations of interest. The agenda is quite slight, but does anybody have any declarations to make, declarations of interest on the agenda? I've got lots of shaking of heads, so let's say that's a no. The next thing on the agenda is minutes of last meeting. And again, the last meeting wasn't necessarily jam-packed. I've had a chance to read them and remember all we're doing is we're agreeing them as an accurate record. I would like to propose that we do agree them as an accurate record of the last meeting. And I've got a seconder in Councillor Lickinson. Can I see a show of hands of people who agree that that's an accurate record of the previous meeting? Thank you. And are there any matters arising from the minutes? Does anybody want to make a comment or move anything on? Right, we're flying through. Item number 5, councillors' questions and statements. In accordance with Standing Order 31, a clear day's notice in writing to the clerk is required. Did you get any?
I did the chair.
We haven't, so there's no statements or questions. Item number 6, public question time. There are no members of the public here. We've got officers and council committee members, so there's no public questions unless you've received any.
I've not received any, Chair.
Right. Now, number 7, town clerk's annual appraisal outcomes. So the town clerk's annual appraisal was last week on Wednesday or Thursday. And we did agree some objectives, didn't we? I don't know. How much do we talk about that in here?
So we're still at the stage where we're agreeing those. I think we've only got agreement on the text in the last sort of couple of hours. So usually I would bring something forward, Chair, but obviously because some annual appraisal goals can be related to personal matters. So normally I edit those. If you wanted to have a look through, read some key points out, or I can bring them to the next meeting.
We can. I wonder if you'd feel comfortable if we updated the committee via email once we'd agreed a text so obviously the people that do the town clerk's appraisal are myself as chair of HR and the council leader, which is Councillor David Harris, was also here. I just feel like these meetings are quarterly, are they? And it feels like that's a long time to wait. I wonder if we could update members just so that everyone's reassured that things are happy. I wonder if we could update in the meantime once we've agreed everything.
Chair, just
go ahead.
I think it probably wouldn't be 40 for the next one. I'm just thinking about the budget process. So it'll be November, so it'll be slightly. I don't know what changes you're thinking on. So.
Okay, so I would say
approximately 2 months.
So either November or yeah, go ahead.
Once the email is circulated and we've read the email, supposing there are things that or is that the correct format to, for example, add to the town clerk's terms of reference additional jobs?
So it would be for information because the town clerk's appraisal is done and dusted, okay. And it's just tiny bits of wording we're kind of toing and froing with. So it's not a free. The town clerk's appraisal isn't a free for all. It's so it would just be for information only. So I suppose in that case it could. Now you've said that, I guess we could wait till November. What do we think as a committee? Lots of nods.
Yep.
Lots of nods. Okay. So that's the town clerk's appraisal. Information items. So these are both from you, Madam Clerk. Performance management training for managers. It says partially completed. Development training was completed in May 2025. Have you got any, I mean, so when you say amber, partially completed, what else needs to happen?
So the action, Chair, was performance managing training for managers. And we've completed some of that with the ACAS training that has been completed. I think we had 3 or 4 ACAS training, but that's very much at sort of the sharper end around disciplinaries, investigations, rather than that day-to-day management. And that's something we're looking to address through the annual appraisals, rather than a global offer, because we have relatively few numbers of managers with different experiences and training needs. So we're going to take a person-centric individual approach to that, identify the needs through the annual appraisals.
Okay, so thank you, that's very clear. So that is an information item, but would anybody like to make a comment? Okay, I'm going to say that's a no, thank you. And the next information item, carry out, actions from previous meetings, carry out a skills audit across organisations, staff and councillors. So very low councillor engagement last year.
Yeah, so hopefully this is something that we can bring forward to a future member briefing. One of the face-to-face ones may lend itself a little more to finding out exactly what areas of expertise we still have hidden within the council. There would have been a settling in period in 2024 whilst councillors got to know each other, got to know the council, and it may be that after that period of settling in is now concluded, that people are more comfortable in sharing their great expertise or passion in particular areas.
Okay, thank you. And so that also was an information item, but would anybody like to make a comment? Okay, the next information item, which I don't attempt to go through, it's the forward plan. That's on lots of agendas. I'm guessing nobody's got any comments about that. Forward plan is pretty straightforward. Number 9, exclusion of the press and public, not appropriate on this occasion. That does not need to happen. And number
It does, Chairman, for
Go on.
the staffing updates at number 10.
oh,
There are some matters that we will be unable to update you on
I beg your pardon.
in public session.
Okay, so this is the point at which we turn off the hour, is that?
Please, if councillors so vote
Oh, do we
for
need to
that,
vote
so
for
you need a
that?
proposed and a seconder to exclude the public under the Public Bodies Admission to Meeting Act 1960.
Okay, so Councillor O'Leary has proposed that.
Chairman.
I'm happy to second that. Can I have a show of hands? Shall we exclude the press and public from the next part of the meeting? Thank you, that is unanimous. Thank you very much.
Don't all rush out at once.
What we think is not useful.